Now the next term is electrolytic cell. So electrolytic cell is a device in which electrolysis is carried out, and it is also known as voltmeter, and it contains the electrodes and the electrolytic solution. Now the next term is electrodes. So electrodes are that through which the electric current can leave or enter the electrolytic solution, and electrodes are two in numbers. There are two electrodes, that is cathode or anode, and it is made up of graphite and any metal or carbon. Okay, so graphite electrode are used only when the product formed during the electrolysis react with the metallic electrode, and the electrodes are connected to a battery through a key or switch, and it depends upon the connection whether they will be a anode or cathode. Now the anode is a positive electrode and cathode is a negative electrode. Anode is the electrode that is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and it acquires a positive charge. That's why all the negatively charged ion will migrate towards the anode, because there will be a attraction between the positively charged and the negatively charged ions, and the anions donate excess electron to the anode and are oxidized to neutral atom. Anode is known as the oxidizing electrode. Why? Because the anode is the oxidizing electrode by which electron leave the electrolyte. Through this, the electron will leave the electrolyte, so the oxidation reaction will take place at anode. It means there will be a loss of electron at anode, like this, Cl minus 1 electron. So here is the loss of electron. This is an anion, and it will convert into neutral atom after the loss of electron. Now cathode is a negative electrode because it is connected to the negative terminal of the battery, so it acquires a negative charge. That's why the positively charged ions will migrate towards the cathode. Now the cations, it will gain excess electron from the cathode, and they are reduced to neutral atom. Cathode is known as reducing electron. Reducing electron means the electron enter the electrolyte through this electrode. There will be a gain of electron. That's why here reduction will take place. Like this example, at cathode Na plus 1 electron. It means there will be a gain of electron, and after gaining the electron it will convert into neutral atom. Now the next term is ions. So ions are the atoms or the group of atoms which carry a positive or a negative charge and become free and mobile when an electric current is passed through an aqueous solution of a chemical compound. So ions are the atoms or the group of atom, or they can become free, or they can be in motion when any electric current is passed through them. Okay. Now depending on the type of the electric charge, whether the charge is a positive or negative carried by an ion is further classified into anions and cations. So ions can be of two types, anions and cations. Anions means a negatively charged ion, and they will migrate to the anode because anode is a positive electron during the electrolysis, and they donate or lose electron to the anode, and they will get oxidized to the neutral atom. Like this example is given of chlorine. At anode, chlorine, there will be a loss of electron, and then it will convert into a neutral atom. So chlorine is an anion. Now the next are the cations. Cations means a positively charged ion, and they will migrate towards the cathode because cathode is a negative electrode. Now they accept or gain electron from the cathode. Like the example is given of sodium. When sodium, it will gain 1 electron, it will convert into a neutral atom. So sodium is a cation.